So, good evening, good evening, good evening. We are back again. We are going to talk about yet another cheap and cheerful Brazilian signing for Arsenal that's will absolutely amount to nothing in the Premier League and will probably be shipped out on loan to Norwich and do absolutely nothing there as well. Well done, 8 million quid. What you should have done, Mr. Edu, is take that £8 million, deposit into my bank account, and I'll close my channel down. And I'll leave you in peace. Listen, happy Wednesday, happy hump day. We're on the Hollandessa today. Very nice indeed. Been down sunning myself, hence why it's a little bit later than it was yesterday. And then I'm going back to sun myself. I actually fell asleep at the pool, woke up dribbling. There was loads of people rocked up. But yes, big up to everybody inside. Make sure you are smashing the likes up. And make sure you are subscribing to the channel. That does help. 85.2k is fantastic. Now let's get it up to 86. Excuse me. Get your comments and super chats in down below. And make sure you subscribe to the second channel, Lee Reacts. That's pushing towards 19,000 subscribers. Oh, you're profiting off of twerking for rivals. Oh, dear, oh dear. I've got a video dropping on there in a minute, actually, that you do not want to miss. About Joe Lewis, the owner of Tottenham. He has got himself into a lot of other people. He has been charged with an insider trading scheme. Yeah, go and check that video out. It's mad, actually insane. But anyway, we are signing a guy that I've never heard of, and I'm sure most of you in this chat, whether you're watching or commenting, doing both, just listening to it, pretty much none of you, unless you're South American. And even then, I struggle to believe that everyone's watching Brazilian football. But you never know. You probably haven't heard of, I can't even say his name, Bitello. Sounds like an STI. I can't lie. Yes, you've been diagnosed with Bitello. If you take this cream, it'll clear up within 3 to 5 days. Oh, dear. Oh, my days. He is now known as the STI. But anyway, we are signing him for around 7-8 million quid. Why? I don't really get it. Like, it makes no sense to me. He's been on the radar of several Serie A sides. But Arsenal are capturing the South American star. 8.6 million, apparently. Well, he's not exactly a star, is he? And I'll tell you exactly why he's not a star. Firstly, he's 23. And if you're a star and you're Brazilian, you're not still playing in that league at 23. Just saying. Just saying. And secondly, he's only played 85 games of football. 23 years old. And he's only played 85 games for his team. Make this make sense. He's literally, for Gremio, played 85 games. He's got 16 goals, 7 assists. I mean, it's not a bad output, I suppose, for what's seen as a CM stroke right mid. But no disrespect. Why are we spending 8.6 million quid on this geezer? We spent 2 million quid on Marquinhos. That's now 10 million quid on 2 players that are going to do nothing. How much did we buy Austin Trusty for? I'm going to have a look. Smash the like button. Smash the likes up. Oh, my days. Trusty signs for Arsenal. It comes up that his star signs Leo. I never asked. Austin Trusty, dude. Trusty the process. We signed him 31st of January 2022. 31st of Jan 2022. How much did we sign him for? Does it say? Let me see if it says. Again, he was 23 when he signed. Can't see how much it says. Can't see if it says. No, it doesn't say. But anyway, it's just another waste of money. Like, when you see teams like Brighton, and listen, Brighton don't win anything, so they're not the benchmark. But when you see teams like Brighton going and getting the likes of Caicedo for 4 million, and the likes of Envico for, 6 million or whatever it was. And then you're looking at us and you're thinking like, Just paying 8 million quid for a 23-year-old from Brazil who's not made it already. If you're not made it already, the chances of you making it, mate, are extremely slim. But no doubt, Edu is probably related to him somewhere along the chain. Third cousin twice removed and all of that. This needs to end. I'm sick and tired of this. The only decent Brazilian that we've actually brought that was young in recent times is Gabriel Martinelli. And before anyone starts going, oh, yes, but we signed Gabriel Magalhaes, he was already established in the French league. I'm talking about from Brazil league, Brazilian leagues. The only one that has actually amounted to anything is Gabriel Martinelli. Look at all the other players that we're signing from America and from Brazil. And come on, man, seriously. Can we not do better than this? 8 million quid for him. Listen, he may come in and be special. Yeah, I very much doubt it. We've seen Marquinhos come in and cry when he scored a goal and then go on loan and do absolutely nothing for Norwich apart from score 1 goal and 1 assist in the same game and did nothing for the rest of his loan. Austin Trusty, cool. He got player of the season for Birmingham. But, come on. Really? The pool of players. It's a much of a muchness, isn't it? Yeah, and he will not be playing for Arsenal by the end of this transfer window either. Marquinhos, I fully expect to be leaving as well. So what is the point in buying these players? I don't get it. I genuinely don't. It don't make sense. If he comes in, he doesn't really do anything. We're not getting our 8 million back. We might get our money back from Marquinhos, who, by the way, was a free signing, but this football club decided that it's too easy if you give them to us for nothing. To keep good relations, we'll give you 2 mil. What is that all about? Yeah, there's something dodgy going on with these Brazilians, I'm telling you. Cheers, guys. Now, listen, unless you watch Brazilian football, you ain't going to know how good he is. We're going off of our previous. He ain't getting a game. He will not get a game. He's going to come in and he'll be loaned straight out somewhere. So what's the point? Makes no sense to me whatsoever. Have we not got a kid in the reserves that can do better? Or at least the same? We've got all of this money ploughing into the youth setup, into London Colney, into the youth teams. Jack Wilshere coaching the under 18s and all of that. Is there not anyone between 18 and 23 that we can go and pluck out of our reserves and say, actually, yeah, we'll give you a go, mate? And when you actually listen to this, just deep this. We're going to go and spend 8.6 million quid on an unknown 23-year-old who's done absolutely nothing. But then we only sold Granit Xhaka for 20 million quid, who's an established footballer. Not a very good one, but he's established. Nicola Pepe will be ripping his contract up. Can somebody explain what's going on here? We can't get a fee for Pepe. We couldn't get a fee for Socrates. We couldn't get a fee for Kolasinac. Couldn't get a fee for Mustafi. Ripped up Ozil's contract. Couldn't get a fee for Aubameyang. Ripped up his contract. Now we're going and doing 8.6 million on some nobody in Brazil. Am I the only one here that actually thinks like this? Or do you guys think the same? Now, don't let me sway you. If you think different, tell me. I ain't trying to sway you. I'm just giving my opinion. But am I the only one sitting here thinking, hang on a minute, 8.6 million, we're going to give him at least 20 grand a week. That's $1 million a year. So that's, 4-year contract? It's now 12.6 million. Can somebody explain how this is a good deal? What happened to Charlie Patino? Everyone had their pants around their ankles for Patino. Well, surely this guy can play that position. If you look on transfer market, he can play CM, AM, right wing, right mid. Well, can't Patino do that then? Am I missing something? Honestly, it makes no sense to me whatsoever. 8.6 million. I know it's not my money, but I'm looking at it thinking, well, hang on a minute. We could have spent that on something else. We could have put an extra 8.6 million on the Caicedo bid. Just saying. That could actually get us another player. Like, this football club works in mysterious ways. It really does. And I'll tell you now, I do not trust Edu as far as I can throw that geezer. Yeah, he's still on fraud watch. Don't worry about that. He is still on fraud watch. Yeah, all of these dodgy Brazilian players and American players that he's bringing over. There's something going on it. Saves my Mac. There's something going on my Mac. So on that bombshell, my Mac is red. God, fuck me, I can fry an egg off of that. So yeah, I'm going. Have a wonderful day. Hopefully, you can still hear me. And I'm going to go back to the pool. Sub to the channel, hit comments and super chats down below. And make sure you follow the second channel, League Reacts. We out of here, people. Love it. If I can end it, won't let me end it. What's going on here?